Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Killermcknight, and today we're going to be looking at Band-Maid Freedom Live, the official live music video. When I first heard of Band-Maid and the existence of Band-Maid, I did Onset, which was an instrumental music video, and I freaking loved it. Now, it was weird that it was my first time listening to him and it was an instrumental, because you guys corrected me, but I was like, do they sing in this band? Like, what's happening? The instrumentals were sick AF, but I didn't really know anything. And the recommendation came through a bunch of comments to, a lot of people would say, just check out Band-Maid, but not give me any recommendations like where to start the path. So I was going through my comments and Onset was one of them. And I think it was on a video where I was talking about me being a drummer. They were like, bro, you got to check out Onset. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And I loved it. And so even now with doing the Onset video, a lot of you guys have recommended a lot more songs to cover on Band-Maid. But I'm a drummer and I have a video on my channel called Who Am I that kind of goes over my drumming career and history with music. And the one recommendation that stood out the most to me was Freedom because of the sick ass drum solo in it. So I'm like, of course, I'm biased. I had Domination, and you guys have recommended a shit ton of songs to me, which I will try to get to. But Freedom was going to be my next step. Now, because I did Onset, I have no idea what the singers sound like. I've never heard of any vocals coming out of this band, so I'm really excited to hear that as well as the drum solo. So you guys, this was just the right song for me. So anyways, with all that excitement and all that aside, let's hop over to the video and let's freaking check it out. I'm excited. You guys already know. All right. Oh, that's sick. With the crowd? Oh, man. Very poppy. Very fast-paced. I like what she's doing with the hi-hats. Man, look how excited they are. On. So right there, I'm going to pause it. I know I waited for them to go back into the chorus. I wanted to really talk about the production of this video. Obviously it's the official live, so they probably, but the whole set sounds so great. And the quality of what's happening live, it's a music video. Like, you could take this, cut it, and put it on an album, and it would sound fantastic. So that just goes to show like the quality that their shows are. That's because you listen to other bands do their live shows and it's a little rough. It's a little rough on the edges. And Wacken's one of those where it just doesn't sound this good. You know what I mean? As far as them singing, because I've never heard of it, they're beautiful. Their vocals, their voices sound so clean and it sounds so good. I'm actually surprised in which direction that they were going into, because you know, as like a rock band, you would expect something a little bit more grungier and harder. No, this is soft. It's a little poppy. You hear a lot more pop influences in it, but it's like exceptional. It's honestly exceptional. And then they look like they're having so much fun with their interactions with other band members. Like when the other guitar player was going in to sing her parts, and then with the drummer, they're all like smiling. And then what really got me was the second guitar player. I'm sorry, you guys, I don't know their names yet. I know you guys have laid it all out for me, but face the names, you know? But when the second guitar player was, you know, playing her guitar and then the crowd was singing along with her, she got so excited. It was really cute. It honestly was adorable. And they just look like they're having a blast. Let's go. I'm ranting now. Freaking ranting. Like, she is so good. Oh, let's go, babe. Oh, that's sick. Get it? Hold on. I'm going to rewind that back and listen to it. It's a drum solo that works very well with the song, because, you know, most drum solos, like for instance, we're going to go back to Disaster Pieces from Slipknot when Joey Jordison did his drum solo. Obviously, it was a sick performance. He was on, like, it was probably the best drum solo I've ever seen in my life, because at one point he was upside down on this lift. Crazy. However, his was just, I'm going to be a badass and show you what I could do. Her drum solo was more like it was a drum solo that had a beat and a structure to it that went with the song, and I could appreciate that so much, because it's like a guitar solo. It's got to complement the song. It can't just be balls to the walls and you're just doing your own thing. And you could tell that, the way you could tell that, by the way, is her beats in the and like she would do a balls out drum thing and then go back to something that was kind of relatable to the song. And I'm going to try to point that out for you. Right there. Dun, 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 dun. She does it like after she's done wailing, she'll bring it back to earth, you know, and I love that. We're playing the whole thing. See what I mean? And it just goes right into it. And it just goes right into it. Beautiful. And then there's a guitar solo that's tasteful. God damn. That little guitar. Sick. So you hear the hi-hats right here? That's very difficult to do, by the way. Oh, I thought there was going to be more there for a second. Damn. All right, guys, let's talk about it. So there's so much I could say about that song. It was badass. It was very fast tempo. It was very rock in your face. It was so good. It was really good. Now, I wasn't sure if Band-Maid was going to be like baby metal in the sense or Love Bites where they sing in English. And I'm not sure if I still don't know if they go back and forth between it. This was clearly, you know, more Japanese singing. Still sounded great. The vocals and her voice is just so good. It's like very clean. I'm not a vocal coach, so I can't sit here and be like, oh, the vibratos. Whatever. I'm a drummer. But they were very good. They sound, you know, like the biggest critic and the biggest way you could tell, just hear it. Does it sound good? Yes or no? Her sounded great. It sounded full. It was all of them. And especially when they started singing together and layered it, it sounded very full and powerful. It was awesome. Despite what language they were singing in. Fantastic. You just have to appreciate that about a band. And then the whole music style that they're going for with this Japanese rock is just really killing it. It's like something I've never heard before. The closest thing from an American standpoint that I can call upon is Yellow Card. Old Yellow Card, not like bashy, but it's just so sick. And even with the hi-hats, like when I was listening to the drummer do the hi-hats, I was thinking of Korn. There's a song, I don't think it's it might be Freak on a Leash, where Korn that's very distinguished in there. That's really tough to do. Like that's hard, especially when you're like a metal drummer and you're used to your feet being on the pedals of the bass drum and not the hi-hat. Dude, it was freaking sick. I really, really enjoyed that. I really enjoy Band-Maid altogether. Like I genuinely lean heavier and I like metal music, but this is like a different kind of rock that is like not bad. It's not bad. You listen to rock over in America and it's horrible in comparison to this. This is fast. It's fun. The tempo is right up there. And I enjoy the hell out of it. That drum solo was sick. And I really appreciate that they actually put a drum solo in a song because a lot of times, man, the drummer does not get enough credit. They do not get a sick drum solo. You get guitar solos all day long, not drummers. And I really appreciate that they did that. Like, kudos to them for doing it. I'm sure with their studio track, they've got it in there. Like, beautiful. Anyways, you guys, that was Band-Maid Freedom Live, the official live music video. And if you guys enjoyed my content and if you enjoyed my reaction, please consider subscribing. It really helps me and it helps the channel grow so that we might be able to reach more people with our music tastes. Anyways, you guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.